大家好，我是 Emily， 欢迎收看看广告学英语节目。
Seattle is about 100 miles south of the Canadian border on the west coast of the United States. It is a lush, evergreen city lying between Puget Sound and Lake Washington, with abundant parklands and surrounded by towering mountains and forests. Widely known for its overcast weather, when the sun does come out, the spectacular beauty of the waterways, forests, and distant mountains combine to make Seattle one of the most stunning cities in the U.S. Classic architecture, leafy public squares, and wide, breezy streets make exploring downtown Seattle a fun experience. For great views of the city, visit the observation deck on the 35th floor of Smith Tower, or see some of Seattle's oldest buildings in nearby Pioneer Square. A distinctive feature of downtown is the Seattle waterfront, which is famous for eateries and seafood restaurants, as well as being a launching point for pleasure craft cruising the Sound. Ferries depart regularly, so jump aboard to get a unique view of the city. Container ships and cruise liners also share these waterways, and the busy harbor is a constant reminder of Seattle's maritime heritage. Alki Beach in West Seattle is a great spot to enjoy the warmer weather. On sunny days, many locals enjoy the miles of shorefront beaches, relaxed parklands, and spectacular views of Puget Sound and the Olympic Mountains. Back in downtown, it's just a short but steep climb from the waterfront to the lively Pike Place Market. Here you can sample some of the freshest catches from the waters of the Pacific Northwest, and also chat to local producers who harvest and sell the goods on display. The market has many bars and eateries, stalls and souvenir shops, as well as America's first Starbucks store. Wherever you go in Seattle, you're never far from the water. Puget Sound is to the west, Lake Washington is to the east, and to the north is Lake Union, whose eye-catching floating homes were made famous in the movie Sleepless in Seattle. Further to the north, the popular Woodland Park Zoo is home to more than 1,000 animals and birds in habitats ranging from the African savanna to tropical forests. Located at Boeing Field, about 15 minutes drive from downtown, is the Seattle Museum of Flight. This amazing museum displays air and spacecraft from the earliest Wright brothers flyer to modern jets. For the most famous views of Seattle, head over to Cary Park on the south side of Queen Anne Hill. The park is not far from the Seattle Center, so it's the perfect spot to see the famous Space Needle in all its glory, especially when the sun goes down. The city has been home to many world-famous bands, and there's no shortage of live music in Seattle, as well as bars and nightclubs partying well into the early hours. The Seattle Center is home to the Pacific Science Center and the popular International Fountain, as well as Seattle's most recognized landmark, the Space Needle. From the 520-foot-high observation deck, you'll have superb views of the city, and if the weather is clear, you can see all the way out to Mount Rainier. On a clear day, the snow-covered peak dominates the Seattle skyline, and it can be seen from all parts of the city. The Mount Rainier National Park has hundreds of miles of hiking trails that lead through a variety of different landscapes. The ancient Grove of Patriarchs is home to giants up to 1,000 years old, and the raised boardwalk makes it one of the easiest walks in the park. If you don't feel like walking, there are several scenic drives, including one that encircles the mountain itself. Mount Rainier is not the only natural wonder close by, and Olympic National Park is just a few hours' drive west of the city. Here, the hauntingly beautiful Hoh Rainforest is like entering another world, where moss and lichens grow on every surface. Further to the west, Ruby Beach is possibly Washington State's most scenic beach, with rocky sea stacks just off the coast and a shore strewn with driftwood. One of North America's most beautiful cities, Seattle has a perpetually optimistic outlook. Whether you're exploring the countryside or in the heart of downtown, what makes Seattle so special is the incredible variety of experiences you'll find in the Emerald City.
下面请看中文配音。西雅图位于美国西海岸，与加拿大南边境线约100公里车程。它位于两大湖之间，是一个永远青葱绿色的城市。它拥有丰富的绿地，被高耸的山脉和森林包围，享有总是阴天的盛名。可当太阳出来的时候，水路的壮观美丽、森林和远山，让西雅图成为美国最动人的城市之一。优雅的建筑、绿树成荫的广场和清凉的微风，让探索西雅图市中心成为有趣的经历。瞭望整座城市，请登上史密斯大楼35层观景台，或看一批在凯尼尔广场附近的西雅图的老建筑。西雅图市中心最有名的是它的水边长廊，它以各种小吃和海鲜餐馆而著称，同时以邮轮的出发点而著称。邮轮定时出发，所以请跳上去欣赏这座城市的独特风景。货轮和大邮轮同时也使用这些水路，繁忙的港口不断地提醒着我们西雅图的海上文化遗产。西雅图西边的阿尔凯海边是享受温暖天气的最好地方。在阳光灿烂的时候，很多当地人在漫漫海滩上享受着绿地休闲，观赏壮观的 Puget Sound 湖和奥林匹克山脉。到市中心，从水边长廊经过一条短但却很陡的坡，就到了充满生活气息的农贸市场。这里你可以尝到刚从太平洋西北部水里打捞出来的海鲜，同时同那些展销他们海鲜食品的当地人聊天。市场上有很多酒吧、小吃摊位和卖纪念品的商店，同时美国第一家星巴克咖啡馆。无论你走到西雅图的哪一个地方，你都不会离水很远。西边的 Puget Sound 湖，东边的华盛顿湖，北边的优脸湖。电影《无冕西雅图》使湖上打眼的漂浮的房屋出名。向北走，有名的 Woodland Park 动物园是很多动物和鸟类的栖息地。这里住着无数从非洲无数平原以及热带森林区来的动物。在波音基地，从市中心大约15分钟车程就是西雅图飞行博物馆。这个奇妙的博物馆展示着从 Wright 兄弟俩最早的飞机到今天最摩登的飞行器。想看西雅图最著名的景色，请到 Queen Anne 山坡上的 Curry 公园。这个公园离西雅图中心不远，它是观看著名的 Space Needle 所拥有的辉煌最完美的地方。特别是在太阳下山的时候，这座城市是很多有名乐队的所在地，所以西雅图从不缺少现场音乐会、酒吧和夜总会，欢歌乐舞直到凌晨。西雅图中心是有名的太平洋科研中心和著名的人工喷泉所在地，同时也是西雅图最知名地标 Space Needle 所在地。从这个520英尺高的观景台，你可看到城市最超级的景色。如果天气晴朗的话，你能够看到远处的 Mountain Rainier。当天气晴朗，被雪覆盖的山峰主宰了西雅图上空，并且从城市的各个角落都能看到。Mountain Rainier 国家公园有着几百公里徒步小道，它们通向各式各样的风景区。 这是巨大无比、有1000岁老树的树林所在地。那些抬高的步行道使在公园的徒步变成更加容易。如果你不想走路，这里有一些开车可看的景道，其中包括环山公路。Mountain Rainier 不是附近唯一的自然奇观，在西雅图西边 Olympic 山脉国家公园仅仅几个小时车程。这个难以忘怀的美丽的雨林就像进入了另外一个世界，这里到处都长满了青苔。再向西，红宝石海滩大概是华盛顿州最具风景的海滩，它拥有大量岩石堆积在岸边和岸边上散落的浮木。作为北美最美丽的城市之一，西雅图有着永久的欣欣向荣的前景。无论你正在探索乡村还是城市中心，什么让西雅图如此不同，在于它的难以置信的各种各样的经历，你能从这座绿宝石般的城市里找到。